Ganymede Rising says, about to play my deck on stream. Nerdvana achieved. Are you Nathan Templin? I almost said Templeton, but that would just be adding letters that aren't even there. I'm crazy. I'm seeing things. Ganymede Rising says, I am. Oh, dang. This is great news because I didn't want to have to figure out how sideboarding worked in this deck. Let's introduce it. This is Selesnya Infinite Life Gain. How does it work? Well, Heliod, Sun Crown, says, whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or enchantment you control. Scurry Oak says, whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on Scurry Oak, you may create a 1/1 green squirrel token. And when that token comes out, if you have a Prosperous Innkeeper, you gain 1 life, which then lets you place another token, which then lets you put it on the Scurry Oak, which generates another squirrel, and then, oh my god, it's the Squirrel Army. In addition, it runs a whole bunch of absolute bangers. Collected Company, Elite Spellbinder, Skyclave Apparition for a little control, Luminarch Aspirant and Conclave Mentor to get huge fast and also to gain you a little more life. And then the rest of the deck is pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. It is a little powered up by Esper Sentinel. Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, draw a card unless that player pays X, where X is Esper Sentinel's power. This is a very strong card draw engine, but do note, Esper Sentinel just does not do much on its own. So it makes sense as to why there's only 2. Sideboard, we have Containment Priests, Rests in Peace, Thalias, Declarations in Stone, other sorts of controlling things, Scavenging Ooze, more Graveyard Hate, Conclave Mentor, Knight of Autumn. These are cards that no doubt we will likely run if Ganymede Rising in chat informs us of when to pull things out and put things in. Because, you know, a big difficulty of a lot of these more difficult historic decks, like we just got done playing the, again, championship-winning Jeskai Immunity deck. And I just couldn't really figure it out. I think this hand sucks. I'm going to throw it back. We're not doing anything. Looks good to me. Hey. Yeah. Goodbye to Heliod. So, I mean, I think that the piloting of the last deck was just such a challenge. I mean, it was tough. Alright. We have the Luminarch Aspirant. I want to swing in here. I just think I don't. So when it comes to sideboarding and some of the piloting decisions, it's so fantastic that we have Ganymede Rising here with us right now. So we're nearing a point where we can start popping off a little Scurry Oaks. I think we have to take this damage. Nothing we can do about that. All right. One big Esper Sentinel. Most of the elf decks don't have a lot of interaction. All right. A whole bunch of mana for each elf you control. Wah. Just this one can swing still. Why? Okay. Keeping the Esper Sentinel big, so then hopefully I can do some life gain things. Make the Esper Sentinel even bigger. So typically when you have a deck that has a lot of really good life gain abilities, Villain just didn't pay it. And I'm devastated. We're just getting more for us. We have 3 cards. Okay. Well, all right. So we lose this first game. And that is not something that I'm going to treat as data. Sometimes I just don't draw stuff, but that's okay. Typically, if you are a deck that has a lot of life gain, your way to deal with aggro is just to keep gaining the crap out of the life. Big thumbs up for this. Hey. Alright, great. So now we're having what looks a little bit more like a typical run out, where I have more than 3 cards to play, and I intend to play them. I'm just going to be smashing down creatures one at a time. Yes, there could likely be removals, and that's okay. I think that we're up against a Throes of Chaos list, so let's go ahead and take a peek in the hand and get that one sent back. Dude, I have such a sick read on my opponents. No one can hide from me. I know what they're doing. Oh my gosh, Historic Bestial 1 is plagued by awesome decks. Alright. Alright, Sunpetal Grove. We're gonna Coco and then Heliod and hopefully win from there. Collected Company. Ballstrick Array. Yeah. So we may actually lose this game. Because this is going to be castable next turn. Shit. Fuck, man. I mean... it's gonna be close. I mean... Just activate high for lethal. Oh my god, I missed the layer of the Hydra. Well, that's alright. Let's just see what happens. Animate the land attack for lethal, and it's a Comb of the Sea Serpent. We win! Rewarded! Rewarded! Yeah! Alright. Woo! Alright. Always miss the slap lands. Alright. This is my kind of gamer list. And I refer to chat, and Ganymede Rising says several minutes ago. Remember, you can attack with the slap land for lethal. This is awkward. Hit us, dealer. Animate the land attack for lethal. Look at this. Gross. Dash Bullet Train says, hey Sean, hope your day is going as well as mine. Just accepted a new position in another game studio to make more money and move up my position. Been working on this for a month. Oh, hell. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, yes, Dash Bullet Train. Are you allowed to talk about where you are headed? Where you are going? Who you are becoming? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this Prosperous Innkeeper and go straight into the Esper Sentinel right away. Because when I see blue and I see Merfolk Wind Robber, blue lists that are more tempo-y in nature. Okay, blue-black, great. Same sort of deal. We will punish heavily by forcing them to tap out mana. And we will actually get plenty of card advantage as a result, even with this Curious Obsession. So do we want to play this Scurry Oak? I mean, probably not. Maybe, actually. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go wide. Becoming a wide boy. The widest boy in town. The widest boy around. So Scurry Oak, again, they can cast removal on Furry Oak. Scurry Oak, whatever. Furry Oak on the Squirrel machine. They can cast a spell if they want on it, but then Esper Sentinel means we get to draw. Excellent. Yeah, draw away, Mao. Esper and Robber not a deal. Not an issue. Again, this could be countered, but then we'd get to draw a card, most likely. Yep, there's the draw. And then here is the immense and unending disappointment that I feel. I want to keep both of these alive, because I think they will both be high value. Ow, ow. Vromness, 28 months. You've been an inspiration and a mood lifter with your talks and great content. I appreciate all the stuff you do. Thanks, Vromness. Thanks for the 28 months. That's 2 years and change of support for our little corner of the internet. Are we getting some tapsies? Oh, perfect. Oh, why does it come in tapped? Oh, that's fucking tease. Oh. Well, alright. This evolves, it gets bigger. Yes. Not going to swing with the Prosperous Innkeeper because a rogue could come down. Dashbullet Train says, thanks everyone, and sure, it's a smaller company called Hypixel, working on a cool project. Gonna miss my current team. Wait, isn't that the creative? What is I know Hypixel. Hypixel works on like the creative. Yeah, the Minecraft. So you're moving to Hypixel, man? That's fucking sick. It's fucking sick. Oh. Gameplay programming for them. Super excited. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I mean, if I get to play this one out, I mean, you can counter this, but then you have to pay one. I think this is okay. There's some flash creatures that I can think of that are like Merfolk Trickster, stuff like this. Pay it. What happened? Creature's the creature type of your choice. Get -3. Ah, I see. It was not the one that I thought that it was. Well, that's the combo right there. My opponent flashes something in now. I will just play Collected Company. Ta-da! Oh my god, we did it. I will snag this Merfolk Wind Rob. No, Curious Obsession. Oh, you love to see it. Oh my gosh, we've done it. Oh. Yeah, give me those squirrels. Oh. Yeah, take it. Give me this. Yeah. Yes, and they respect us enough. Oh. Oh. This is so good. Heliod's combos like this and your video on Graham's number are the reason I have arrow notation in my paper tourney notes. Hell yes. Mulligan. Yeah, I like all this. Nope, don't care about that garbage. Not a chance. We're going greed. Greed is good, baby. Oh. Okay, so we're going to play Sunpetal Grove. We're just going to pass. We're going to swing. We're going to begin to sing. Imagine if like, I cast Collected Company, it was just Scurry Oak Heliod. How sick would that be? Okay, so what is our opponent possibly doing? I feel like a counter spell or some interaction has to happen, right? Oh, yeah. Maybe we should have done an end of turn, but I'm eager. I'm very, very eager. Alright, instant recast. Hell yeah, heck yeah. This is about what I am talking, baby. Pay 2. Oh, it destroys the artifact. Alright. Do I just recast this? Like, I'm not sure what to do in this spot, but it's probably that I made a mistake. At the end of turn. CultureCon, we have not played the Merfolk list at all. Alright, getting out of here. I'm going to switch to best 3. That's what we're going to do. We got defeated. It's alright. It's all good. Alright, historic, ranked. Bang. Nathan Templin. Yeah, CultureCon, I might actually do the Simic stuff on Thursday. I'm actually feeling pretty roasted tired. There it is. Alright, so Plains, Lair of the Hydra, great. Plains, Esper Sentinel. Sup, Ozone. Ozone, we see the farmland. Yeah, we see irrigated farmland. We see Kahiri. We see the Mindstone. We just know straight up this is Azorius control. I mean, there's just 0% doubt in my mind. Esper Sentinel down on turn 1 versus Azorius control is incredible for the card value. Alright, so if this is countered, it will be going on top of the deck. Great. Everybody's drawing. Now, I'm going to wait before cracking the treasure, because I want to actually have a plan for when I do that, as opposed to just smashing it out there. I'm gonna do this for green. I actually think maybe it's time to start doing stuff, like this. Do this, and maybe something happens, maybe it doesn't. Maybe there's a counter spell, maybe there's a dismiss. I think that this is okay to do now. It'd be nice to get Scurry Oak and Conclave Mentor both out, I think. Portable hole. It's probably just one that gets tapped to keep the 3 people up. Sure, that's fine. So I really think this Lair of the Hydra is going to be disproportionately important for us, but I think that playing the Scurry Oak now, most of the counter magic is 3 mana. And I worry that this is just overly playing straight into a sweeper. Huh? This feels like so tied to getting the huge Mega Giga combo up. But I guess the Layers of the Hydra can actually pierce for a lot of damage. Okay. I think this is fine to just attack with everything. Think so. Not going to swing with the Lair of the Hydra quite yet. Is this a draw 3 card situation? So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can make a 5/5 Lair of the Hydra, then we can make a 6/6. Why is there 2 mana up? Ugh, excuse me. It probably means that Ozone has Memory Lapse. Maybe want to keep Memory Lapse up in case I collected company at end of turn. To be sure. I mean, I actually just think that Ozone's whipping on stuff. That's just all there is to it.
From the world any longer. Time is much more malleable than people think.
If I do this, and then I make this a 6/6, is that right? I do like this. Then I can go like... Because if you try to eat this, then you die. Do I just have lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, then this blocks. Nope. This doesn't have trample. I don't know what this win that everyone's talking about is. Because they block the 6/6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Lair doesn't have trample. This is fine. Yeah, there's definitely no lethal here. So if my opponent tries to eat one of these babies, they die. Actually, this just means that they have to eat like that. Good job, Lair of the Hydra.
That didn't go according to plan.
Okay. Hey, hey!
I train and keep an open mind.
Nice. The Hydra Lair. Okay, so what do we think? Definitely Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Ow, that hurts a lot. Esper Sentinel seems very good. Ow, little cat. I think the Skyclave Apparitions are the ones that feel the least good in this spot. Spellbinders feel good. I feel like this is what I want to do. Maybe Containment Priest for the Shark Typhoons, but that feels like way over the top. Night of Autumn, maybe. Put this in. What would I cut? Maybe just a Conclave Mentor. Oh, it's if a non-token creature would enter the battlefield. I thought it was if a token creature would enter the battlefield. Oh, yeah, of course. Those are never cast. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Hello, my brand new little shoulder buddy. Yeah, you don't like being kissed. Wait, careful. She's like so offended right now. Ow. Yep. Go ahead and play the Llanowar Elf. There's no white mana yet, which is very good for us. I'm probably going to just wait on the Conclave Mentor due to the Scurry Oak. So now we're just super playing around sensors like crazy. Look at this aggro Llanowar Elf just getting in, just dealing the damage. Go ahead and play the Scurry Oak now.
Not you need to slow down.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Alright. Superb. Superb. I mean, you draw.
You need to move quickly.
All right. Sending them both in. Why not? Being a safe baby. Super safe, super baby mode. Look at me, I'm such a safe baby. Love being a safe haven. Safe baby. Let's trade. Bang bong.
I suppose that's how it was.
This resolves. That'd be great. So now there's a 7-mana Teferi. So a villain decides to themselves that they want to play the 7-mana Teferi and then have untapped mana at the end of the game. At the end of the turn. Do this now. Let's put a lot of pressure to just memory lapse. Oh, shit. Well, that is quite bad. This one is pretty bad. This one's pretty bad. Flame Sideboard, happy 110-month anniversary. 110! Oof. Let's just get a 2-2 out there, huh? Hey.
That was uncalled for.
Ah, that was uncalled for. Ah. Press Peanut says, Mr. Day 9, how's your day been? It's been okay. Been okay. I've just been sleepy for like a week. It feels like no matter how much I sleep, I never have slept enough. I'm tired. I'm tired. I probably closed out like an hour earlier today. We had our fun with some good old-fashioned Tybalt's trickery, but I don't know. I think I want to just go, like, honestly, just, like, exercise some. Like, you know, go on a long dog walk. Go outside. Hang out. Alright, that's going to be the video game. The deck is perfect. It's singing. Rat Mark says, Sean, that's called being old. Nah, I don't know. I never buy that sort of stuff. Because I typically have very high energy. And the idea that it would just abruptly disappear, like unusually so, I just don't buy this. Just like, well, starting on Tuesday last week, oldness set in precipitously. So I'm kind of tired. I am kind of tired. Prosperous Innkeeper, Llanowar Elves, let's go. I think that we can just, like, pop off immediately. I think there's, like, way too many people that I know personally who chalk way too much stuff up to being old. When really it's like lethargy and other things. And by the way, I am completely aware that there are methods, manners, ways to... Actually, I'm going to do this because if it's an Archmage's Charm, we get to draw. Which does stink, but that's okay. We do get to draw. Put this on the Esper Sentinel. There's certainly solutions and ways and things to deal with. If maybe my sleep is actually being messed with. So I don't need any solutions from people, but I'm just saying I'm tired. I'm just answering the question how my week's been. I'm tired, you know what I mean? Nothing unbelievable, fantastic, terrific. You love to hear it. You love to see it. Hey, drawn cards, joink. Keep this guy back. Keep putting ones on the Esper Sentinel. This is pretty good. That's 6. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're pretty close to being able to kill. I told you we were pretty close. Wrath 101 says, as a certified online doctor, I'll give you my prognosis. Have you had any major changes in diet? I was tired all the time and stopped eating gluten for different reasons, and I was tired all the time. Well, yeah, like, I was noticing that, well, 2 things. I just about, let's see, what day are we? Maybe a little under 2 weeks ago, I was just like, I'm just going to stop drinking any form of alcohol, beer, wine, and most importantly, soju. Because 1, what an easy way to just reduce caloric intake. And 2, I was noticing that when I would drink soju and watch Korean dramas on a Friday, you're noticing this is a very specific example referencing. When I would wake up Saturday, I would be a little groggy and a little tired. And I just said, I want to wake up on Saturday and feel energy full. So I'm just going to, I'm already trying to, lose weight. Let me just do this, and let me just, let me just do this. It will help loads with the calories. It'll help loads with the energy levels in the morning, and there you go. What do these things do? Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, dude, Historic is banging. Banging, ballin', boppin'. we're about to pop off. And so I think that it's probably not unreasonable that my body's just like, oh, we're not having as many carbs and we're not having as many calories as we used to. Just be tired. Oh. And then I'll start actually using some of the breast fat that I've developed. And some of these little tummy rolls, you know, and some of this little jowl action going on here. But in the meantime, I'm just sleeping a lot and waiting to see if my body starts to feel a little bit better. Oh, good old Phyrexian mana. Alright. Is my name Dr. Popoffs? So otherwise, I went on a major sugar binge. Yeah, no, I've definitely been like, let me get some Arizona iced tea. Roxall says, Dana, you don't know how much I enjoy the thought of soju and K-drama on a Friday. Dude, it is so good. Did we do this deliberately? We sure did. That's... Oh, it is so tight. Oh, shit. Dude. Andaic is literally kitchen tabling so hard right now. Heliod, Sun Crown, Scurry Oak, infinite combo, let's go. That was awesome. So we didn't see a lot of non-creature spells, so I think I pull out this. Exile target creature and other creatures' controllers the same name, and they investigate a bunch, sure. Like Conclave Mentor. Probably Knight of the Autumn. What do we cut here? Elite Spellbinder seems a little slow for our purposes. I think we just cut Paulo Vitor Domidarosa. I think this is the right sideboard. I think Esper Sentinel is only for more slower matchup-ies. Spangus says, I've never shared this here before, but I've considered posting it in the forums, but I never got around. Mentioning alcohol just made me think of it. Your streams are a big factor in what made me get sober. 5 years coming up soon. About to start volunteering for the local student sobriety organization soon. Just wanted to let you know how positive influences has many layers to it and continues to impact people. Man, I am so glad to hear that. I've had... known many folk who've had various issues of substance struggles, addiction issues. And it can be really, really difficult to just get away from it, get under control, and finally feel good about how you're doing and feeling stable. So props to you. I'm super glad you're helping others who are experiencing some of the same stuff. What does Zabaz do? If a modular trigger ability to put one or more plus that many +1, destroy target artifact. Gains flying. Oh, Zabaz. Zabaz Wazaz. Ganymede Rising says, this is how I would sideboard Day 9 TV. What do you need me here for? You know, emotional support and letting me know that I'm doing a great job. St. Lovejoy says, that's a lot of text. It's gotta go. Dad memes 8705. You just gifted 5 subs to these fuckers. Did you make any friends? No. Oh, it's the Ozolith. Holy shit, it's Ozo time, baby. Give me that. It works that way? It just leaves the battlefield, it's not dies? Well, fuck. Well, crap. Damn it. Shit, fuck. Fucking, dang it, damn it. Rats. What is this? Spire Industry. I have an overwhelming sensation that I am dead. Ozo the Bozo. Don't move it on. Yes! Maybe. Actually, no! Oh, that fucking sucks. This guy's gonna own me so hard. You didn't move the counters over? Oh, you messed up big time, buddy. Oh, you make a mistake. Alright, here we go. Skyclave Apparition. I have to take this. If I take this or take this, then we're fucked. Destroy this artifact! God, destroy it! Heckin' fuck. It's kind of how I'm feeling. What is this? What does this idiot do? Remove +1/+, it deals 1 damage to any target. Oh, get out of here, man. Get out of here. I don't want to. Monoskellion. That art is so awesome. Oh, that's so awesome. Is this guy being stabbed or is he dodging? Like, you can't even tell. You're just enamored. Nice hand, Sean. Thanks. It really lands well. Show me what you got. Put +1/+1 counters on all cats. Ow. Oh my god. Duh. Okay, so we actually get to have invulnerability on the grounds. Is that right? Sorry, I went all Skeksis for a moment. Oh yeah, make them all life gaining. Oh bam, boom. Alright, guess what? Luminarch Aspirant is like huge now. Super huge, nothing you can do about it. Modular 1. Ugh, it's just counters moving every which way and everything. It's ridiculous. I can't even handle it. I can't stand it. I'm exhausted. Alright. Hardened Scales. Is this annoying? Yes. Is it really gonna be like a 1 billion, 1 billion? Ugh. All right, I mean we're gonna get to heal for like a bit, you know. Another target creature, huh? So alright, so that, like, you know, makes us get big. Like, I feel really, really big right now. Guess this for the potential defense. Okay, so we just need no spells. This needs to be a land, and then we get another turn. Hmm. Holy crap, I did it. I'm like skillful in a gamer. Oh yeah, bring it on. Oh. You've makeyed the final mistakey. Another target creature gains lifelink. Well, that fucking sucks, man. I'm gonna eat your Arcbound, Mouser. This thing's going every which way. It's like terrifying. It's an 8/8. Ugh. Ugh. So cool. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's goo it. Let's goo it. I'm ready to goo. Hey, Matt McLeod. This is Yoda9 watching on YouTube on the regular. First time in stream, my man. Hello, everyone. Everyone, give Matt McLeod a warm welcome. Especially because that's a very, very slick little name right there. Hello, I am Matt McLeod. No. Keep it. It's a good idea. Write it down. The steering wheel doesn't fly off. Vault Scourge. Prosperous Innkeeper. Alright, well, you know, I don't like going to 5 ever under any circumstance. Feels terrible. Feels like really terrible. Okay, Steel Overseer. Alright, that's fine. If you want to attack this one, be my guest. It's okay. Destroy the one that makes counters, huh? I don't know how else to put this. We really need that white land. We really need that white land. I actually think Andaic looks like they've got this one. Sweet little list from Andaic. Oh, just like that, we've done it. I want to show him that I have a Conclave Mentor too. Also, it has a more prohibitive casting cost. Conclave Mentor is a deck. Okay, so I'm getting Blink Moth. Now is it going to be put a +1/+1 counter on all your Shaboobies? Or am I just getting bonked for 3 in the skies? Bonked for 3 in the skies? Look at this. Look at this. This is good stuff. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, heal up. That is okay by me, my friend. Probably the most reasonable thing to do is to do this. Think so. I don't think I need to do Elite Spellbinder, but that could be the game-losing mistake. Hey, Dashbolt Train, have a good day, man. Should you consider running slivers? How do I take you to try it? I would never do it. I have no interest in slivers. Or as they are more often known, sleevers. They seem super duper weak, I'll be honest. They just seem quite weak. I can get lifelink on the Conclave Mentor. It'll be amazing. Hardened scales. Scales are so hard, man. Hardest scales around. This is probably insanely good. This is the move. This is the move right here. I think we can get swamped back for a ton, unless my opponent draws like some sort of insane Djinn card. Because if I can Conclave Mentor, then I can get pretty wide. Blink Moth to this, man. Yep. Nope. Please. Please, I insist. Because then if I draw a white land, I can just Skyclave Apparition and then commence the great bonkening. But I actually feel that Villain needs to either have a win play right here, or we just immediately win. Right, because we Conclave Mentor, put it on this, put it on this. I don't know what this is. Stone Coil Serpent. Okay. Multicolored. Okay. Okay. Crud. We need to put it all on a single monocolored creature. This one resolves first, this one resolves first. This has trample. So if I swing like this, what happens? I think this is the right play. Puts maximum pressure on. Nice. Very, very good. We get a ton of counters on this thing. Stone Coil Serpent attacks, that's actually a good outcome. Please swing. Because then I can put this Conclave Mentor. One targets itself and becomes a 5/5. This one targets itself and becomes a 5/5. And then I swing with a 5/5, a 5/5, a 7/7. And, you know, if these all get blocked, okay, terrific. All right. For any of you who are curious, the deck does run Conclave Mentors. Okay. I'm 90% certain this is the play, right? Because this needs to get blocked. This needs to get blocked. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Each of these needs to get blocked in some way. The only one that doesn't get blocked is this Conclave Mentor, which needs to be let through. This has protection from multicolored, so it can block this, which is perfectly fine. Didn't see that play. Didn't see that. Will it be the loss? Will it be? I don't think so, because again, each one of our 5 scary guys needs to be blocked. And In one case, this will get eaten directly. In all the remaining cases, we just kind of devour their entire side of things. Yeah. That seems excellent. You know, 13 because the Conclave Mentor. Nice. Ganymede Rising, this deck slaps. It smacks. It beats, it yeets. It sins as it wins. And we're bringing it in. Still do. Yes! Oh my god, I love games 1 with, like, no mana! Let's go to Plat 1, baby. Three lands on board, oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're huge. Dude, land screw generally beats land flood. It's one of the cooler aspects of the magics. All right. Okay, I like our hand. Yeah, imagine needing more than 3 lands to win. Oh, yeah. Alright. Alright, it's Andaic again. Oh my gosh, it's the run back. It is it. We're gaming it again. Ow. Maybe I'll board out the collected companies, really send them packing, you know. And that's it, is it? Okay. Okay. I'm not saying I'm unhappy, but I am saying that I am thrilled. No blocks. Let's draw a land. Let's just end it. Ball Scourge. Oh, I love to see it. White. Guy kept a 1-lander. Yeah, I mean, he's getting to play more cards, you know. I mean... I think we take it because it's just like... If I had a removal, I would want to remove this. Draw a card. Oh shit, they're still in their main phase. Whoopsie fucking doopsie. I definitely want the Scurry Oak. I want the Prosperous Innkeeper. What a relief. I'm doing this and just winning the game immediately. Because we're going to get Heliod's here, like, pretty much guaranteed. Okay, doing it. Doing it. Going infinite. We are going to pull out the... Bam Bam. Pull out these ones. We're going to put in declarations in stone. We're going to put in this. We're going to put in this. Done. Easy, 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 easy. Peasy, 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 poo. Dishbull says, I return so Sean slivers. No! Ah, what do you think? Slivers. Let's play Magic with a gentleman named Ilya. Would call them slivers. He loved slivers. Very excellent, very awesome dude. Hardened Scales. Exile target creature and all their creatures control the same name. They get like so many clues. Got it. Alright. Prosperous Innkeeper. Steel Overseer. Not an issue. Not an issue at all. Okay. I mean, don't you just love to see the Heliod in the hand? We just draw the Scurry Oak, man. Scales are hardening all the time. Uh-oh, the Grey Mouser. Uh-oh, Zabaz. Zabaz was as. You know. Is there both modular? Fuck. Alright, we're just going to destroy. Target artifact. Get it out of there. I mean, this is about the play that I have. This is about it. This is about it. Hopefully we get some more Arcbound Mousers, you know? And that way, and deck can just totally clue out. 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. 6 plus 6 is 12. Yeah, we're just going to not block it, because more counters could be coming. Okay. Alright, this run out did not help us at all. Alright, so... going. Healing. We're gonna play out the Heliod Sun Crown because thing is that I was speaking to an RNG deity earlier. And the RNG deity told me something that I will never forget. What he said was, on the top of the deck is a Scurry Oak. And then he also said, Sean, fuck you. And I was like, oh! Forgot that little guy can get a little flying counter. I want to play. Sure. Do I want to just get huge? Yeah, that's all I ever am, will, and will be doing. Let's do this. Let's play this. Well, this is an unfortunate draw, but that's okay. So this is like an annoying card, but it's not a game-ending card right now. Scales are so hard and all. Spin Coil Serpent. It's like a Spin Coil Serpent. Okay, so I sense that there's probably a lot of plays in here. I'm going to Elite Spellbinder away, the one that I... Oh, fucking disgusting, this hand. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's just like the greatest hand that anyone's ever seen. Alright, let's do this. Oh. What on earth? At least this will deal damage, you know. Ugh. Monothelion. I mean, this guy games, man. Absolute gamer. Probably pick off the Monothelion. Leave this alive, right? Oh my god, who likes land anyway? I feel like the Monothelion is the one that has to go, right? Because it can just pick off so many of my nerdles. We are on the defense plan today, man. Not pick off scales? I don't think so. I think I need to worry about threats first and foremost. Oh my god. Okay, well. I'm even gonna win this via blocking. This is tough. Sure, great. Oi, 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 oi. Arcbound Shikari. No. Oh, this guy is such a fuck. It's not quite it. God, and this guy has first strike too. This is incredible. It is ridiculous. I thought I could do a lot with not very much mana. Look at Andaic. I mean, I do think that we will live one more turn. If we just get Collected Company, I suppose. Zoinks. I'm gonna do this, give him the 2/2. So 1/1. No, it is 2/2. So I guess we're all in on Collected Company. Go ahead and put a stop here for the sweat, huh? All right. Doesn't actually immediately lose it for us. This. Oh. I have been owned. I've never played a deck like that in my life. That deck is sweet. It is an excellent deck. I'm going to play one more. I'm going to play one more best of 3. I'm hoping we get the run back. I'm going to do the best 3. Best 3 is Van Dijk, man. Come on. Oh, yeah. Alright, we now have our Scurry Oaks. We're against Retina, which is actually Hunter backwards. Take a look at my Retina. Anytime I see a word that looks a little weird, I just read it backwards, and it always makes sense. Man, we're against Hunter. This is Hunter. He's playing Simic. It's Hunter, everybody. Hunter. It's Simic doing Hunter again. Are we surprised? We are not. We are never surprised with Hunter. Hunter, 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 Hunter. No blocks. It's fine. Spelling of the sky and the sun and shit. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so we win. Right, we just win. We just win, we play the Scurry Oak, right? And that's maybe it. Oh yeah, we gotta be winning now, you know. Oh yeah, this is it. We win. Alright, so we do this. I mean, this is exactly. Alright, I'm gonna do Graham's number of health gains. I guess we go to 100. Nice. Gamers! I don't think we want these. I don't think we... probably don't want these puppies. Declaration in Stone. Conclave Mentor. I mean, nothing really matters here, huh? Alright, whatever. Babe. 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 Wookiees daring to pass through the steps so quickly their spacebar. But I'm also clicking. I'm going click, wait, spacebar, click, wait, spacebar, click, wait, spacebar. Enter would cause me to abandon the loop. I'm doing it. I'm paying the life. Ow. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Screw it. Alright, I just have a strong suspicion that there's two Masters of the Pearl Trident over here. That's what I think. Svelin of the Sea and Sky. Uh-oh. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna apparition it. Other merfolk you control are allowed to swing in and deal free damage. Yeah, that's one advantage that you do have over a paper over digital. You can just be like, yeah, I'm just going to keep doing this until I get 400 million health. And they go, okay, okay. I don't like losing my units, but I will. Well, do we gamble or do we not? I mean, absolutely. Well, that was not very exciting, was it? I think I'm going to get rid of these Skyclaves. Not Skyclave, excuse me. Elite Spellbinders and put in the Esper Sentinels. I think it'll be a little better and smoother. I think that's what I should have done in that last matchup as well. I mean, those little flapping follows were just not doing it. I'm sending it back. I'm keeping it. I am keeping it. Alright, let's get rid of the thing that costs $1 billion. Alright. In keeping with it. Alright. There's Krangles says they have only creatures, though? No, they have some spells. We literally just saw him cast Collective Company in the last game. Mr. Triangle. The Craggle. Silver Skill Adept. Oh, we have a Svelin. Well, this is not the ideal combo, but I guess that's the combo that we're going to be working with. This one. So, we do need white mana because of the fact that I want to be able to give things lifelink. Simiclus is super duper sick. Oh! Infinite! Oh! Whoa! Alright, dude, let's go to Plat 1. I never end a session when I'm not Plat 1. You know what I mean? I just keep gaming. RNG God did speak. You're right. You're right, Ganymede. Do-do-do-do. Alright, what are we gonna do? We're gonna keep all of... Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I hang on to this. Not super stoked on it, but... Alright. That's what Villain's gonna do, that's what Villain's gonna do. Scrabbling Claws. I think the Manadorks are going to be the good ones. Alright. Calvin says, I love how Llanowar Elves are still a thing. You know, I don't know how I feel about it. Here's the thing. Like, my favorite format is Standard, especially Standard post-rotation. Because, like, with Standard, there's so many decisions to make that, like, go on longer and later in the game. And, man, when I'm, like, looking at, say, a lot of the... Take out that portable hole. When I look at, like, a lot of, like, these historic games that we're playing, I feel so constrained and constricted and lots of one-mana things popping off, picking each other off. Like, I don't know, man. I'm playing the Elite Spellbinder because my opponent whiffed a land. Out of here. You can portable hole my little babies and it's fine. And I don't feel like there's quite enough power in the format to make it feel like it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's just, it's been feeling a little weird for me. No. I'm just gonna make this Elite Spellbinder big and win that way, huh? Alright, Paulo, get in there. So this is a super low to the ground Azorius artifacts list. So I'm gonna cut the Spellbinders and, like, certainly put in a whole bunch of, like, my more aggro tools. Basically the same sort of boarding plan we had before. Put in 3 Esper Sentinels. Dude, this is such a basic game. Summoning things, smashing faces, 2 lands, there you go. Aggro styles, baby. Bing, bang, bong. And soon, so long. Portable hole number 17. That's too bad. I guess our game's gonna go on a little longer. Can't swing. Can't do much. Uh-oh, the claws are coming at me. It's claw time. I don't think you want to do this. I'm just gonna draw Luminarch Aspirant off the top and win. Pretty close. Healing up. I think the fact that we have, like, kind of nearly a win in the air, like you just don't care. I mean, you're gonna have to do this for 2, or just give up. Great. Sheriff, we did it. We won the game. So we're going to pull out these ones, put in this one, put in the Declaration in Stone, and put in this. This is Sheriff. She is an essential component to every deck. Oh. Oh, my little happy baby cat. Oh, yes, yes, get in there. Lots of love. So much love. So much love. Dude, I don't even understand. Like, growing up, people are always like, oh, yeah, cats are assholes. They're so aloof and all this stuff. I have 2 snuggly, happy little babies. Yeah, when you want to suggest an ad, also include a cut. Like, replace this with that. Hey, it's our favorite. It's the Scourge. I think we're going to get some Portobello holes coming up here. Look at this perfect darling baby. Oh my god, the Black Sap Waterdeep, man. Ari Joker is playing just the awesomest stuff. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play the Esper Sentinel. I love you so much. Love this cat, like, beyond belief. Beyond comprehension. This one? Oh my god, yes, yes, yes! Ah! I mean, is it it? Are we doing it? Is this it? Do we do it? Yeah. You have chosen poorly. This cat is just perfect. She just come up here, she just gets scritched, patted, love, and then she starts to relax, and then she gets a little hot, and then she leaves. It's a very, very good time to be a cat. Glass? Dude, land off the top. Let's do it. Land right off the top. You know what I mean? Ooh. This will do nicely. Dude, I can't wait to just chump something with a Luminarch Aspirant. Oh, it's gonna be so good. The Black Staff of Waterdeep. Oh, this is what's coming in. We say no blocks, because we have the infinite combo next turn. This deck is a lot of fun. It's Scurry. Ooh, we got Aleph Not Squirrels. Platinum 1. I've never stopped when I hit Platinum 1. We'll play again. This deck is bringing me back to life. Boy, I was in a Debbie Downer mood after I was getting completely bulldozed and I was playing that Jeskai immunity deck. Gross. Super gross. Dude, look at this. You just have the combo in hand. Who cares? Ape Koala says, wow, you're still going. I am still going, Ape Koala. Dude, this list is absolutely a Get to Mythic list. Because it's something that my small and tiny brain can handle. Oh. Uh-oh, Coolest. Well, I will absolutely do one of these. And pass the turn. Sure. Sure. What now? Ooh, we're getting some of these. There we go. Evolve. Take action. Now, if they get the infinite combo off, next turn I get the infinite combo off as well. So, you know, I think this game... Oh, I kind of want him to get the infinite comboni off. Think how dumb it would be, okay? We're going to have to literally go like 256 wide, okay? It's incredible. All right. Someone is a total dick. These are mine. These are my units. Be gone. Villain hates fun. Truth. Think I'm gonna have to consume that Scurry Oak. Ow. Well. No, I'm gonna do this. Bing bong. Nope. Coming up soon! I strongly and firmly do suspect. That's good. That's good to see. That's a relief. That is a relief. Can't tell a lie. It's a relief. All right, we made the mentor big. Let's just do it. Let's just end it right now. Let's just do it. Let's just get out of the way. Decline. I don't need this. Probability of my opponent ever getting a 4th Skyclave Apparition is exceedingly small. Is exceedingly small. We did it. Foolish should know. We did it. We did it. Alright. We did it. So we're gonna want these. I think we don't want these. I think we do want these. Want Thalia? No, that's incredibly, unbelievably stupid. Yeah, I mean, I think that we just go, go, go. So Della Cheeseburger says, should I be surprised at how often I'm seeing you pull off this 3-card combo? Or is it really as consistent? Well, let's think about it this way. What is... See, I mean, I'm trying to think of the probability of getting 2 of the same card in your opening hand, or in your opening 10, or something like that. It sucks. Mulligan. Oh, okay, fine. I'll send the Skyclave back. Send the Skyclave packing. I put back that which I cannot cast. But I mean, basically, Collected Company is just like a really unbelievably good card at just making this whole business just pop off, explode, become big, huge, awesome, and great. Da 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 da. Da, da, da. I think what's really nice about this list is all the different ways in which it interacts to be able to close a game out. Whoa, wouldn't you know, Akulis had Collected Company. Never did I ever think. No priest to stop Collected Company. Oh, I should have done that, McIntyre. Should have done it. Whoopsie daisies. Great. I'm drawing the Scurry Oak off the top or Collected Company off the top. It's just too many options. It's just too many options, you know? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how many options we have. 8 out of 51. My God. I hate Sky Boys. Gimme Horizon says, you want Spellbinders and Containment Priest for game 3 over the Esper Sentinels. Mirror's mostly about trying to hose their company. Interesting. Could this deck be viable in best of one? Sure is Psychedelic Cheeseburgers. We had some good success with it. Although the degree to which games are an absolute unadulterated clown fiesta at the lower Steakeronies is pretty astoundingly consistent. In response, I will Collected Company. Ooh, that's not good. That's bad news. Well, this will be okay, because we do this. Big Conclave Mentors. Big. Totoro says, why did you not mulligan away the second Heliod? Just curious about strategy. We can cast the Heliod. We cannot cast the Skyclave Apparition, because we only had one white source. So the question is, do I want to try to keep a card that I really might not be able to cast, or do I want redundancy for something if they have some form of removal? And so I opted for the some form of removal. Or opted for the redundancy in case they have some form of removal, which we've seen them have. They blasted up with Skyclave Apparitions in the first turn, so. Heliod. Oh! Combos! Who wore it better? What's gonna happen? Dude, I'm just gonna draw it. I'm drawing this squirrel. I'm done with this nonsense. It's squirrel time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. It's time for the squirrel. Boom, there it is. Pow. Alright. So we will gain a bunch here. So should I put it on? Yeah, I'm just going mentor time. All right, he's huge. He's big, very big, just absolutely gigantic. Nice. Lifelink in it. Don't even need a block anymore. It's Conclave Mentor. He's just so swollen. Ah, cracking it in. Boom, healing for 12. Who am I gonna put it on? Who am I gonna put it on? I'll put it on the Prosperous Innkeeper. He's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool. Call says 0.0484, so about 1 in 20 of 2 desired cards in starting hand. Ah, that doesn't sound right. It sounds really, really low. Alright, we're playing this one. We're doing the same stuff again and again. We'll keep the one that can attack, but because a creature entered the battlefield, we want to boost this one up. Let's go ahead and put on the Prosperous Innpal. Prosperous Innpal. Basically rushing roulette at this point. Oh yeah, I mean, this is good stuff. This is good stuff, man. No way, we're too powerful. Alright, fine, I'll play another one. Working our way to Diamond. I see no reason to stop now. Other than the fact that I'm exhausted and I kind of want to say I was taking it off. Okie dokie, I like this one. Alright. Esper Sentinel. Eggplant. Alright, here we go. Coming up, gotta play the plains next so that way we can have enough double whites. No. Ingenious Smith. Bone Splitter. Quick creature gets +2/+. Oh my gosh, that's a scary bone crusher boy. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. Next. No, next. Yeah, oh yeah. Do we get to draw one? One time? Huh? Ah, rats. Equip one on the Orny Pal. Great. Taking some damage coming up. This is fine. I will just exchange this. This does not bother me. Sunpetal Grove. It's totally, unbelievably, ridiculously obvious that I do have Collected Company. I'm going to do this right away. Oops. It's all gone. Oh god. They're all gone. Doing it again. One more time. Resolve. Decline, probably. Take action. I mean, you know. I mean, alright, look, I know there's many ways you can kill me. I gotcha. I gotcha. I got it. This, not these, duh. That. I want the declarations in stone. I want the Conclave Mentors. Maybe Thalia is good here. I think I like this. Yeah, maybe I put in the Thalias instead of the babies, the Esper babies. Because of shit like this. My list is Esper babies. Ah. Gingerbread is such a weird card. I'm going to hold off. Conclave Mentor. Holding off on it. Ornisopter. Esper Babies was my least favorite children's TV show. That is a great show name, huh? Welcome to Esper Babies, babies. Dude, this artifact stuff is quite tight. Artifacts are like such a weird and fascinating card to me. Oh, I mean this... Oh, well, we'll wait a turn. I think it's probably good to do Collected Company. I think it's probably good to do. Now that the mana has been spent, I do this. I get, there's a Heliod. Probably certainly the Skyclave guy. I think this is probably the right one to do. I'm going to pick off the Stone Coil Serpent, because this has a casting cost of 0. We'll take damage in the air, but then we'll Declaration of Stone on this Ornithopter. And commence the bonkening. Yeah, make them squirrels, baby. Do have to worry a wee bit about this Ginger Brute. You gotta worry a wee bit. Alright. Investigation commencing. I'm gonna swing. We have a squirrel to block, and soon enough we're gonna be able to start giving lifelink to things. Dirt, dirt. Who's getting Portable Hold? Not really that many threats. I guess just Conclave Mentor? Sure. Black Staff of Waterdeep. Okie dokie. Just gonna do this immediately. Prosperous Innkeeper. That's the infinite combo. Okay. Nice rip. Okay, so we can pull out these things and put in these. Actually, Ganymede Rising. Nate. How do you sideboard this? What do you cut? What do you value? What do you not? What do you think sucks? Because I'm treating my opponent like an aggro list. You'd cut the Declaration of Stones. Really? Really? It's crazy in the coconut to me. I'm going to put an Esper Sentinel. One Mentor, one... Oh, yeah, you can cut Luminarch Aspirants. Of fucking course. Of course. Gosu sideboarding. That's so good. A rare butt fungus, as I can't wait to see do some Age of Empires next week, Sean. Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready to gear up. I've been watching my Slam Jam. I've been watching my Jordan. I've been watching my Doubt. Watching my Viper, you know? I'm like getting in it. I'm like so ready. My opponent is... Oops. It's fine. My opponent is doing some turn 1 bone-hurting juice. Igneous Bone. Alright. You know, I haven't played Franks in a minute, and I'm excited to do some Frankens. Oh, I'm not entirely sure how to play out the next few turns. Is this an artifact land? No way. That's crazy. Ow, ow. I don't think doing this is good. Ba-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na. Artifact lands aren't broken at all. Ha, 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 ha. I see you, Albatross time. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, in these older formats where everything's all artifact driven, it's like nuts. It's like so incomprehensible to me what's even going on at any point in time. It's like a Nuttosaurus Rex. Portable hole. Goodbye, Prosperous pal. Really? Never would I ever have thought. White mana here is good. I think I say no and I just take a pile of pain. Only triggers once each turn. Okay. I think this is the one I grab, huh? Monolith says, oh my god, you're mostly walking 12 minutes is incredible. Dude, isn't it just a comedy game? Isn't it just an absolutely incredible comedy game? God, I love how that thing's going. What a comedic experience. We left on the number one most ridiculous cliffhanger. I kind of miss my declarations in stone, huh? I feel fully dead. We have died. Well, that's devastating to me. Everything feels so horrible. We're going to end on a defeat. One of the worst things to ever do in the history of gaming. But that's okay. I'm going to go. I'm going to go because I'm hungry. I want to eat some dinner. I want to walk my dog. I want to do something physical because I think my body's just feeling a little bit like a little Krampus Bampus. So I'm going to go ahead and go.